All right, looking at the news diary in front of me, this is what we are looking forward to. Kenya Kwanza Parliamentary Group meeting in Nairobi for the second day. Broadcast Principal Secretary Koi met to hand over. Mudavadi will be attending the Commonwealth Trade Summit and members of Parliament to grill Kenyatta National Hospital CEO over the death of Travis. So that is the news diary. Now let's take a look at the headlines, starting with the Daily Nation. Why besieged IEBC duo quit? We want out. Criminal sanctions, and that is one of the reasons that has been put forth by the Daily Nation. Fear that tribunal will be turned into a lynch mob with possibility of criminal sanctions against them. Public ridicule and grilling. Resigning means that they will not face tribunal, removing the shame of public ridicule and questioning. Predetermined process. Commissioners see ouster bid as already predetermined, with one final outcome: their removal from office. The money. Resigning as opposed to being pushed out by tribunal gives chance to besieged commissioners to earn gratuity and other benefits. Those who have resigned have been identified in red. That is Commissioner Justice Nyang'aya, who first started, followed by Commissioner and who is the Vice Chairperson of the IEBC. That is Juliana Cherera. These two have resigned. These two, being Francis Wanderi and Commissioner Irene Masit, are holding on. Commissioners hope to avoid what would be a public scrutiny of their lives and conduct in office that may lead to criminal charges being preferred against them, even as opinion is split on whether or not they will still face the tribunal after tendering their resignations. And if we look at what is on the right here, Gachagua, Kenyans to get all tenders under 1 billion shillings. Deputy President says the plan will also see local investors benefit from local mega projects by ensuring that contracts above 1 billion Kenya shillings are awarded to foreign firms that enter into a joint venture with local businesses. I see Kenya Power plans to issue bills in foreign currencies. Farm hopes this move will enable it to generate a reliable source of dollars and euros to comfortably meet its obligations denominated in foreign currencies. And there's an opinion piece here by Macharia Gaido. Simple gestures that keep the world going. He says we have so many things that occupy our time and minds that define what life is all about, but all too often we forget or take for granted what should be the most important rationale for being. And I see here on page 2, a lure of jobs drove us to murky world of Myanmar junta. Many Kenyans are getting duped into accepting fake job offers in Thailand only to be trafficked to Myanmar to work as scammers. I see here states malls devolving, digitizing retirement benefits payment, and Ruto Raila involved words over Azimio protests. He says Odinga should sue him instead of resorting to mass action. Opposition leader says they do not need any advice, saying Kamkunji meeting is a public consultative. And he underscored that yesterday, consultative forum. He says it is not mandamano. And yes, and even what is going to be transpiring on Jamhuri Day, he says is not meant to disrupt the national celebrations. And here I see page 5, Ruto's bag of goodies for the judiciary. President makes more promises to the judiciary in what he says are part of his efforts to increase access to justice. I see a quote here. I will talk to the governor of Nairobi so that we expedite the completion of the courts because they have bottom-up benefits, and that those are the small claims courts. Okay, Business Daily. Front page, foreign investors trading at NSE halves in 1 week. I see this report by Charles Mwaniki. Both shed 31.2 billion shillings yesterday on low demand. Foreign investor dealings fall 28.9% from 58.9%. Do purchase your copy of the Business Daily to find out what triggered that. Hustler Fund defaulters given early access to savings. Hustler Fund borrowers will be able to access their savings immediately after they settle the short-term credit facilities, giving them an advantage compared to good borrowers who will wait for a year. More on that on the Business Daily. And I see here former IBC Chief Executive Oswago jailed over corruption. The Anti-Corruption Court in Nairobi has sentenced former Electoral Commission's Chief Executive Officer, that is James Oswago, to 4 years in jail over corruption in relation to procurement of 1.3 billion shilling voter identification devices in 2013. And Safaricom cuts monthly package bundle rates. Safaricom has cut rates for its monthly packages of bundled minutes, mobile data and SMS as competition heats or hots up. All right, that is the Business Daily front page of the Taifa leo. Cherera avurga hesabu ya Raila. Wandani wa Raila, wandani wa Rais William Ruto sasa wanataka kinara wa Azimio la Umoja Raila Odinga azuiliwe kuandaa mkutano kesho kupinga serikali. Wanasema kujiuzulu kwa naibu mwenyekiti wa tume huru ya uchaguzi ya mipaka IEBC Juliana Cherera kumefanya maandamano yanayopangwa na Bwana Odinga kukosa mashiko. So I believe that means overtaken by events, but Odinga asisitiza mkutano wa Kamkunji utaendelea, akanusha kupanga fujo na kuahidi kikao cha amani. I see up here Ruto Raila wahimizwa kuridhiana, viongozi tofauti wahimiza vigogo hao kukomesha zogo, and all the top right here, viongozi Ukambani wavurugana, wito wa mudhama wanasiasa waingia UDA kabla ya 2027 waudhi wengi. So those are the daily, I beg your pardon, those are the Nation Media Group publications. Let's take a look